shortly after Moses leads the Israelites out of Egypt. In chapter 13 of the book of Exodus, the narrative states that the pillar of cloud went ahead of them by day to guide their way, and the pillar of fire by night to give them light. With firm faith in scriptures, thus was similarly the pillar of cloud that led the Christian faithful of Dzeng from nothing to something, from a pastoral zone to a parish, on Friday the 24th of March, this year 2023. Dzeng is a village in Bui division of the northwest region of Cameroon, and it is in Denkum subdivision. It is one of the few villages shortly before one enters the well-known Biame. The long-awaited day of the canonical erection of Dzeng experienced a heavy downpour, yet it remained a spiritually glorious day, joyful and shining bright in the hearts of the faithful. With unshakable faith, could we not equally say that at last the runoff drowned the enemies of this mission area, just as the Red Sea drowned Pharaoh's army in biblical times? In spite of the deplorable conditions of the roads, the pastoral zone with great pleasure greeted the arrival of hundreds of Christians, traditional authorities, religious, and priests for this historical landmark, the canonical erection of Dzeng pastoral zone to a full-fledged parish.
Some guy blocks the roads. I managed to pass it, but he blocked the road even more. I don't know how these other guys managed to pass their own.
You may not quickly see the expression pastoral zone in your code of canon law, but what we refer to as a pastoral zone fits squarely into what Canon 516 paragraph 1 calls a quasi-parish. That definite community of the Christian faithful in a particular church entrusted to a priest as its proper pastor, but not yet erected as a parish because of particular circumstances. But what were the particular circumstances here? The answer is simple: the northwest-southwest socio-political conundrum. St. Anthony of Padua Mission Dzeng was part of the Kumbo Cathedral Parish until the year 2018, when, due to the Anglophone crisis and incumbent difficulties ministering to the spiritual needs of the people of God, the Bishop of Kumbo, George Nkwo, entrusted the territory to the Sons of Mary, Mother of Mercy, SMMM, a Nigeria-based religious community, with Father Raphael Chuka as the first priest in charge. He handed the baton to Father Kevin Eziobi in 2019. And to him has been handed the bell, the keys, the throne of reconciliation, the baptismal font, and the presidential seat in this house of God. How is it done? How does a father in charge become a parish priest? How does a pastoral zone become a parish? The bishop first of all explains to the people of God the meaning of the word parish, its canonical, spiritual, and moral implications.
This parish that we open today has been entrusted to the care, the pastoral and spiritual care of the religious congregation of the Sons of Mary, Mother of Mercy. We remain deeply grateful to their superiors for accepting to let them come and serve us here. My prayer and your prayer is that the mission of this congregation will be fruitful and successful. For this to happen, they will need the full collaboration of the people of God in this territory, as they have already begun to show so. And I appeal to them also to do all they can to be true missionary disciples of Christ. Because a parish is first and foremost a community. And to this end, I call on the Father, the priest, who will serve here, to make a firm commitment to live in community, to be one community.
The bull of erection is then read.
Anthony of Padua Parish be read. Canonical erection of St. Anthony of Padua Parish, Dzeng. After the celebration of the Jubilee of the Diocese of Kumbo, we renewed our option to better attend to the spiritual and pastoral needs of the growing number of the people of God in the diocese, and now especially in St. Teresa's Cathedral Parish, Kumbo. Therefore, after consulting the Senate of Priests and the Diocesan College of Consultants, I, George Ugo, by the grace of God and the pleasure of the Apostolic See, Bishop of Kumbo, hereby dismember the territory of St. Teresa's Cathedral Parish, Kumbo, and erect a new parish with its principal parish church in Dzeng. This new parish became a Eucharistic center in 1980 and became a pastoral zone on the 1st of July 2018. This new parish has been dedicated to St. Anthony of Padua, whose feast day is celebrated on the 13th.
Hear this.
I hereby appoint you, Reverend Father Kevin Isebi, priest of the Congregation of the Sons of Mary, Mother of Mercy, Peter to priest in charge of the Dzeng Pastoral Zone, as first parish priest of the new parish of St. Anthony of Padua Dzeng, with all the rights and duties given to the parish priests by the Code of Canon Law and by the customs of the Diocese of Kumbo.
The parish priest-to-be professes his feast publicly.
Each and everything that is contained in the symbol of faith,
and places his hand on the Bible.
So help me God, and the God's holy gospels on which I place my hand.
He is entrusted with the bell in order
That at the sound of the bells, they may be able to assemble in this church. So now ring the bell for us.
then the keys to ensure that the doors may be opened. Then the throne of reconciliation, the confessional, the baptismal font that flows from the wounded side of Christ,
Father Kevin,
the keys of the tabernacle, that he may give the Eucharist to the sick and the dying, and to be assiduous in adoring it, and to teach the faithful to do the same. He kisses the table of the Lord. Raised to act on behalf of the chief shepherd, he is handed the presidential seat. The joy is immeasurable. And Holy Mass continues.
Almighty Father, in the unity of the Holy Spirit, all glory and honor is yours forever and ever.
Ran Binkari, Chancellor, and the members of the College of Consultants who are here present, and all the deans who are.
This started with the creation of Christ the King Mission Kifam as a Eucharistic Center on November 24, 2016, to add to St. Anthony of Padua Dzeng, created in 1980. My Lord, you too heard the cry of the Christians of Dzeng. In June 2018, you responded by carving out this area, formerly part of the Cathedral Parish, as a pastoral zone. On July 1st, 2018, you sent priest, Reverend Father Raphael Chuka Biadu, SNN, and Reverend Father Kelly, SOB, SLL, to take care of the pastoral life of the people and prepare this area for subsequent opening as a new parish. And now the time has come. Dzeng is a new parish.
We thank you for everything. I'm just giving you because you want to talk and a lot of things to say. So that's why I'm giving very brief because of time. So may God for everything that you have done for us, and I'm sure we will continue to do. I remember our discussion last week. So I will continue to come to our end. So thank you very much, my Lord. You are really a father, and the people of the parish are happy that they have a father like you. Thank you very much. You continue. We have many police, many of them, both sides of the sanctuary, they are there. My dear brothers and sisters of this parish, just for you to know that the priests of these dioceses and the religious that are working in these dioceses love you so much. You are wonderful. So we thank you for being here. Some of you came in yesterday under the name. I thank you especially where the mother, the superior, the religious provisions will come. We know that.
Even when there are other pastoral zones in the diocese?
Well, Dzeng was one of the first pastoral zones that we created since in 2018, and they have worked very hard. The two priests have they mobilized themselves and formed a community of God's people, a family, and that is one of the key things that, living the pastoral plan and making sure that the small Christian communities are working. They have done an extremely good job, and that is why today we come, and they are ready. That's why today we have come to create a new parish here.
And which pastoral zone is next, my Lord?
Well, don't ask me. I've challenged them in the church. Let them next one. Those who are warming up, let them come and we agree. As long as they are ready, we are ready to come and open the parishes.
Thank you very much.
Has not been easy, but despite the rain, in fact I'm very much impressed because despite the weather, the rain, we see this huge number of people here. So it means that the people have us at heart, and we thank God for bringing them safely to this place, and we ask Him to take them back to their various destinations. Peace.
Thank you.